Hey, what's up, Fighter Fightman64 here, and welcome to another tier list video where we're going to be talking about a different topic as part of a 300 sub thank you video for this YouTube channel. So, for this topic, we're going to be looking at Super Mario character, and we'll be ranking every single one of them based on how much I like these characters from best to worst. Now, we're sort of doing every major Mario character there are, because I tried my best to find a tier list where it's based off a major Mario character, and this was really the best one I could find. So, before we start, y'all could do me a huge favor and punch that like button on this video. I would really appreciate it. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber already, because there's still a lot of you watching my videos as a non-subscriber. And if you're one of them, please sure you hit the subscribe button today for more gaming content such as this one. And let's hit our next goal of 350 subs. So, saying this one more time, thank you guys all so much for the 300 subs. Starting the first quarter of 2023, and I'm just so thankful to be doing this for years now, and it's unbelievable how we came a long way from where we are now. So, here's the deal. There are a lot of Super Mario characters, and the reason I cut it down was because I really don't want this video to be like an hour long or maybe even longer than that, because with Super Mario characters, there are over 100 Mario characters in all, and if I did that, this video would take forever to finish. I will make an exception though. If we hit a certain amount of subscribers for the channel, then maybe I would do that. But for the time being, I'm not going to tell you how many subscribers I want. I'm just going to leave that for a surprise. So, there are 37 characters listed for this tier list. And who we're going to be ranking are as followed: Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Yoshi, Birdo, Wario, Waluigi, Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Bowser, Bowser Jr., Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, Toad and Toadette, Rosalina, Pauline, King Boo, Petey Piranha, Kamek, Larry Koopa, Morton Koopa Jr., Wendy Koopa, Iggy Koopa, Roy Koopa, Lemmy Koopa, Ludwig von Koopa, Meta Mario, Pink Gold Peach, Goomba, Koopa, Drybone, Shy Guy, Hammer Bro, Lakitu, and Piranha Plant. Those are the 37 characters we're going to be ranking this time around. Now, I'm not going to be talking as much with most of these characters that we're talking about, but I may ramble on with some of them, and then some of them I probably won't ramble as much, so I'll try to make this as short as I can. For the list we have the S rank, which is obviously my favorite character of all time. Characters I love so much will fall into this category. A for awesome are characters that I do tend to play as often at times, but I don't consider them my all-time favorites. B are pretty decent characters, and I consider these characters to be cool, but they're characters I don't main. C characters mid, which are characters that I don't really care for too much. And D character, I think this one's pretty obvious. These are characters that I hate and despise. So, there's a few characters that's probably going to hit this list, but other than that, there's probably going to be a lot of characters pretty decently high on this list. So, yeah. So, with that instruction out of the way, let's get this started. Starting with the main character, Mario. Now, Mario, he's a good character, but I don't consider him my all-time favorite. He's going into the A tier, without a doubt. I mean, who doesn't love the Red Clawed? He's the reason the franchise exists, after all, you know? I don't think he really needs that much explanation. But who really does need explanation is Luigi, who, believe it or not, has been my main ever since I started playing the Super Mario franchise. And matter of fact, Luigi was the first character that I ever played as. Luigi will always be a top favorite in the bottom of my heart. He may not be my number one favorite, but he is a top contender for that. With Princess Peach, I totally cannot say the same thing for Peach. So, if any of you guys know me, I hate Princess Peach. Part of the reason why I hate Princess Peach is because in Mario Party, she's a bit of an antagonist, and she's always the least of my problem, and I just despise Peach. From her being the damsel in distress and her trickery side of mine, I just don't like her. For those of you who love Peach, I'm sorry. I'm just not one of those persons. I hate Peach. She's beautiful, but to one exception, I hate her because of her personal character and her being a jerk in the Mario Party franchise. That's why I call her a witch for some reason. Oh boy, and I can't wait to say that again pretty soon, later in the video. But we're not to there yet. Anyway, next is Daisy. Well, honestly, Daisy would be put in cool, but I'm going to put her in the meh. I don't hate Daisy for any chance, but choosing between the N64 Daisy and the modern Daisy, I'd rather prefer the N64 Daisy, if I'm going to be honest, because while I do like the modern Daisy generally, she can be a bit annoying at times. But I don't hate her much of Peach, so she's just gonna stay in C. Anyway, next is the green dinosaur himself, the lovely green dinosaur, Yoshi. He's also gonna go to the A tier. I like Yoshi quite a bit. I mean, my cousin loved Yoshi, and about a lot of people in my family, including myself, love Yoshi. I mean, although she may have his own game like Yoshi's Island or whatever, she's still a great companion to Mario, and he's a cute dinosaur. Laying eggs, she's about as pacifist as he can be. So, Yoshi an A. Birdo, well, some people hate Birdo, and I kind of don't understand why this is, but whatever. I think she's pretty cool in my opinion. I mean, Birdo is part of why I love Super Mario Bros. 2. If any of you guys watched my first Let's Play of Super Mario Bros. 2, or better known as Super Mario Advance and for Game Boy Advance, you probably know why that is. Between Yoshi and Birdo, I like Yoshi better than Birdo, but Birdo isn't bad either. Anyway, next is the big man Wario, who's greedy for money and does a lot of fart jokes. Going to A tier. In fact, I think I'm going to put you ahead of Mario. Wario, well, he's hilarious. I mean, he and his partner, who I'll be going over in a second, they are comedy gold. especially when it comes to like the Mario Sport franchise. Between Wario and Waluigi, though, he gotta go to S tier. I'm placing Waluigi over Wario because Waluigi, he's a meme and he's there for a reason. Now, why he wasn't in Super Smash Bros. At all, that I'll never understand. Enough said. Anyway, Donkey Kong is, hold on, let me put Yoshi in front of Mario, just in case. Donkey Kong is next, and he's also gonna go to the A tier. I mean, Donkey Kong, who doesn't love the big ape? I do like Donkey Kong Country, and I do love Donkey Kong, and I think he's pretty good, if I'm being honest with you. While I may not mean him, I still think he looks cool. And that same can be said for Diddy, except I prefer him over Donkey Kong. I mean, he's actually one of my mains in Double Dash, aside from Waluigi, and choosing between Diddy and Donkey Kong, I think Diddy's cool. With the iconic red hat and starring his own game Diddy Kong Racing, what not to love about him? Anyway, Bowser's next, the main antagonist of Mario, obviously going to A tier. That's really a no-brainer to me, because Bowser is awesome. He makes a great antagonist to Mario. Great king of the Koopas, as stated. His son's also good. Between Bowser Jr. and Bowser, I like Bowser Jr. a little more. Now, while some people may not like him for being a brat in Sunshine, I think Sunshine is where he shined the brightest. Being the antagonist and disguising as Shadow Mario and that stuff. And I do play Bowser Jr. quite often, so yeah. Bowser Jr. to S. Anyway, Baby Mario and Baby Luigi both gonna go to C, cause I don't really like the baby version of them. And to be honest, I don't know who I would choose between Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. They're both meh in my opinion. Boy. Toad. What do I have to say about you? How can I describe you without being negative? Oh, wait! I can't! You're a brat! A coward! Put Mario and Luigi in danger! That little mushroom wimp! I don't like Toad at all! I mean, he, along with Peach and Mario Party, they have too much good guy luck, and they win a lot of these luck-based minigames, and I don't even like the design for Toad, period. Like, honestly, I think Bowser's army is better than Toad, because Peach and Toad, they're both pacifists, and I don't like that about them. Now, could I say the same for Toadette, though? Absolutely not. But I will make an exception for this. I don't think she is as bad as Toad. In fact, I do think Toadette is a bit cute, and she has a lot more interesting character than she does with Toad. Where she's like not the whiny brat or whatever. But yeah. Rosalina, the Space Queen from Super Mario Galaxy. She's gonna go to S tier. Out of all the girls that I love, between Peach and Daisy, Rosalina, and the next character that's gonna be on the list, that I'm gonna be talking about in a moment, Rosalina is best girl in my opinion. I mean, Super Mario Galaxy was her best role. I don't think I really need to explain much about that. She ruled. I know she might have gotten a downgrade being it's been a Mario game, but that doesn't change the fact that I still love her as a character. Personally, in my opinion. But, yeah. Pauline is also a meh. Now, I don't hate her for any chance, but I just think she's alright. I mean, I do love her in Odyssey, but not that much. Now, would I mind her being in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? Well, I wouldn't mind, because she'd probably be a pretty good addition if I'm gonna be honest with you. But, yeah. Anyway, next up is my favorite character of all time, King Boo. Yeah, I don't need to explain it to him. I mean, there is a reason after all. I have Boo as my banner and as my profile picture and that. My love for King Boo, as well as for the Boos in general, that will never die. King Boo is the best, and no one, and I repeat, no one can change my mind about that. Better than Waluigi, better than Luigi, Bowser Jr., Bowser, Rosalina, and several other characters that are gonna be listed here pretty shortly. So, yeah, King Boo is S tier, and he is number one. Love him in spin-off game, love him in the Luigi's Mansion franchise. And Petey Piranha is also great. An iconic boss from Super Mario Sunshine, making later appearance in spin-off game. Petey Piranha is awesome. Anyway, Magic Koopa's up next, or better known as Kamek. He's pretty cool. Now, I know some people may hate him for some of his action in, like, Mario Adventure game, but I'm just gonna place him in the middle, because I do like Magician quite a bit, but not as much as I should, honestly. And now we're down to the 7 Koopling. Oh boy. Larry Koopa is first. Yeah, he's my top 3 favorite Koopling. If I'm being honest, because Larry has such a cool, sick-ass blue hair. A mohawk. I mean, his personality and the behaviors that he's a good boy, and I often do play him in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Much like I do with a lot of the characters listed on the S tier. Same can't be said for Morton, but I really don't mind Morton, to be honest. I'm gonna put him in the B tier. Now, where do I want to place him? Do I want to place him between Birdo and Kamek, or do I not? I'll place you in front of Birdo. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Morton's pretty cool, but I wouldn't say he's the best. As a matter of fact, he's my second least favorite Koopling. He's not a bad Koopling, but trying to think of anything funny with Morton Koopa, well, that's hard on me. That's really hard. Winnie Koopa, get the heck out of here. Take a freaking hike. Winnie Koopa sucks. I mean, look at her design. It is disgusting. I do not like her at all. Didn't like her old design, and I didn't like her new design. Basically, I never liked Winnie Koopa at all. The bratty personality from the cartoon and from the game? Ugh. A slight disaster. Probably hate her more than Peach does, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Which is why I'm placing her between Peach and Toad. Anyway, Iggy Koopa is up next. The one in the middle. Yeah, easy S tier. He is my favorite Koopaling of all time. I mean, I love the voice act of Iggy Koopa. As well as I do with Larry, Waluigi, Luigi, a lot of those other characters that are on the S tier. I still think King Boo's greater than Iggy, but Iggy comes very close to being a top favorite of mine. I mean, Iggy Koopa, he is hilarious. Like, super hilarious in my opinion. And that's why I love Iggy Koopa so much. I loved him since New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Now, fun fact, I didn't care for the Koopaling in the old day until New Super Mario Bros. Wii came out. And that's where my love for Koopaling started to grow. If you think it was Mario Kart 8 that did it, it was not. It was really New Super Mario Bros. Wii where that started to grow on me. So anyway, yeah, Iggy's gonna be at S rank. Roy is gonna be at the A rank. I think Roy is pretty cool with those sunglasses. I mean, wearing the pink, he is such a Chad, such a man. He is our boy after all. Just good. Lemmy Koopa, the twin brother of Iggy, or known as Hip Koopa, since Iggy's Hop. Lemmy, I'm gonna put you at cool. I don't consider you not my top favorite, but he does have a little bit of a childish personality, and that's why I'm having to put him at the B rank. Thirdly favorite, but I'm getting notification. Let me turn that off real quick. Sorry about that. Lemmy Koopa, he's my third least favorite Koopaling, but he's not bad if I'm gonna be honest. I just prefer him over Morton and obviously Windy. And the last Koopaling, Ludwig, is gonna also be in the S tier. Ludwig is a musician, a piano, and he's based off of Beethoven. And when it comes to music, I lean toward Ludwig. I mean, his wig is sick as heck, and I love playing Ludwig so much. I also love voice acting him, and I consider Ludwig von Koopa to be my second favorite Koopaling behind just Iggy alone. I mean, what's not to love about Ludwig von Koopa with him being the eldest of the Koopaling and Larry being the youngest? Yeah, I'm putting Ludwig and Larry together because I think they make the best brothers, honestly, but so does Iggy and Lemmy. Pretty much. But, yeah. So, there's not many characters left, and next we have Metal Mario. Going to C tier. I don't really care for Metal Mario all that much. If I'm being honest with you, because it's basically just a metal version of Mario. Anyway, next up is Pinko Peach. Ew! Failed experiment? Get the heck out of here. You suck, man. Like, you seriously do. Like, seriously, I do not understand. I do not understand why Nintendo thought it was a good idea to put Pinko Peach into Mario Kart 8 and to a few later games. Like, Pinko Peach, that was like the worst idea Nintendo could have possibly made during the Wii U era. Pinko Peach, I I'll never understand where the idea came from, and that's why I'm paying. Bleh. Sorry. And that is why I'm placing Pink Gold Peach at the D tier with Princess Peach. Pink Gold Peach is terrible. And I hope we never get another metallic version as disastrous as her. But choosing between Metal Mario and Pink Gold Peach, obviously Metal Mario is the better one. So, yeah. Pink Gold Peach, gonna go at the D tier. And finally, we now get to the common enemies of the game. Starting with Goomba. This one's gonna go to meh. And same said for Koopa. I really don't care for the two, I'm gonna be honest. But who I do love is Drybone because he's Boo's partner in Mario Party 7, and if he is, why not put him there? I mean, he's cool. I love the design for Drybone. He's spooky, scary, and lives up to his name as a turtle skeleton. I just love him. I love that little bonehead, you know? Show me a bone with a Drybone. I love to have one. Anyway, Shy Guy. I like Shy Guy. I'm putting him into the A tier. Shy Guy is cool, and Shy Guy used to be my main as a kid. Not anymore though, but I do often play him at times. Same said for Hammer Bro. Hammer Bro is awesome as well. I love Hammer Bro. He's such a cool guy to be around. Now, while he may be a pain with throwing hammers, fireballs, boomerang, or ice in the Super Mario Bros. Franchise, doesn't take away the fact that he lives up to his name as Bowser's Elite Army. And that's why I gotta put Hammer Bro and Shy Guy at A. But that same cannot be said for Lakitu. As a matter of fact, I hate Lakitu in Super Mario Bros. Franchise. Out of all the Mario enemies in the game that are part of Bowser's Minion, Lakitu is probably the one I hate the most. Out of all the characters that I die to, it's him. I mean, the way he throws the Spiny, it's just, such a pain to deal with. Whether you're playing the old school Mario Brothers or the newer one, matter of fact, I just don't like dealing with him. Period. I don't think he's worse than the four that he's ahead of, however. So, I'll give him a little bit of a break from that. But he's still staying in the D tier. And last but not least, we have Piranha Plant. It's pretty cool. Not my favorite, though. I mean, I still find it funny to the fact that, he was a playable character in Smash Bros. More to be made as a choke character. I like that idea quite a bit. I know some people may not have that character, but he's pretty fun to play around with if you know how to lure your opponent to where you want them to be. I wouldn't say maining Piranha Plant is my thing in Smash Bros., but I do find him pretty cool. So anyway, that pretty much does it for my tier list. That is all 37 characters ranked. We have quite a bit of an S rank, quite a bit of an A, and several C's. Not much on a B or the D this time around. So, these are my favorite ones So, in the S tier, we have King Boo, Iggy Koopa, Ludwig von Koopa, Larry Koopa, Drybone, Waluigi, Luigi, Bowser Jr., Bowser, Rosalina, and Petey Piranha. In the A tier, we have Hammer Bro, Shy Guy, Wario, Yoshi, Mario, Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong, and Roy. I'm gonna put Diddy Kong ahead of Yoshi now that I think about this a little more. Let me fix that real quick. Yeah, this is actually my order for A. I meant to change this earlier, but my mind just slipped through. Anyway, in the B tier, we have Lemmy Koopa, Martin Koopa Jr., Birdo, Magic Koopa, or Kamek, and Piranha Plant. In the C tier, we have Davy, Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, Pauline, Toadette, Metal Mario, Goomba, and Koopa. And in the worst tier, we have Lakitu, Peach, Pink Gold Peach, Windy, and Toad. So, there you go. That is my tier list for the Super Mario character. So, and once again, this is not all the Super Mario characters listed, because there are a crap ton of more to be covered. And if you guys want to see that, I have to hit a specific amount of subscribers in order to do this. But I won't say what it is right now. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. So, I want to thank you guys all so much for watching it. And if you enjoyed this tier list video and like to see me do more tier lists like this in the future, don't forget to punch that like button. And I will see you guys next time. So, once again, I am Fightman64. See you all. Have a good day. Game on, my friend, and take care. Goodbye, everybody, and stay safe. Adios.